one that really struck me, I think it happened about a year ago up in near Tallahassee. And it was a guy who owned an 11-foot long green or yellow anaconda. Now, apparently at the time he first acquired this anaconda, it was legal in Florida for him to own without a permit. The laws recently changed in a couple of years. That's now considered a prohibited species. No one can have a yellow anaconda, presumably because of the harm that it can do to the environment if it ever were to get out. That thing is an eating machine and can wreak havoc on the environment, like we're seeing with the pythons down in South Florida. So nonetheless, he still had this, apparently did not then obtain a permit to legally keep it, even though he would have been grandfathered in. But here's the catch. It was about a year ago or so. He said he kept it on his back porch, screened in back porch, but that back porch, unfortunately, had a hole in it. So this 11-foot long anaconda escapes, and FWC hears about this. And the wildlife officer shows up at the man's house, knocks on the door. The guy doesn't immediately come to the door, but the wildlife officer looks over on the porch, and there on the porch is this object, this 11-foot long object. It was the snake skin. The snake had shed its skin before taking off. So you can see how big this snake was, this anaconda. FWC officer questions the man. He admits, yeah, I usually babysit it when it's on the back porch, but this time I didn't pay attention, I admit, and it got away. I've been looking for it. I can't find it. Oh, by the way, Mr. FWC officer, this thing is dangerous. He admits, the owner admits this thing is aggressive towards people, that it bites.
Mike, we actually have that body cam video. This is the shirtless guy, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's play that for you because this really jumped out to me as I shouldn't laugh at it, but just take a look.
So you said the snake got away?
Yeah, she can be dangerous.
So the part of the interview where he's like, we've all been there. Yeah, and she can be dangerous.
Can be? Here's the thing that amazed me about that, Matt, though. So he ends up admitting that, yeah, my snake got out, and FWC cited him. He had some misdemeanors for allowing the escape to happen, not securing the cage, and owning a prohibited species without a permit. But they never found the snake right away. I think ultimately it was about 4 months later, or it was about 3 months later, 4 miles away. This dude was in his garage and he's closing the garage door and the garage door just stops. He's like, why did the garage door stop? So he opens it up. There he goes over there. And there's the 11-foot long 11 anaconda half in and half out of his garage.
Oh my God.
Apparently he gets, I think it was his son-in-law involved, and they basically decide to shoot it. And they did a Google search, I think, and it saw something from FWC saying, hey, if you find a yellow anaconda, let us know. So they were able to look at some photos, and they confirmed it was the same snake. So this thing had traveled 4 miles away.
4 miles?
Or as the snake slithers, and got in this dude's garage. And that's the end of that story, and the end of that snake.